Hi, my name is Leah, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about romanticizing your life, because I have been struggling lately with mental health, not gonna lie. Last week I didn't post. I am feeling this the day before it is posted because I procrastinated this much. I was not doing good. I'm doing better now. No worries. I journaled a lot and I wrote down almost 60 ideas of small and easy ways to romanticize my life, to make it feel like a movie, just to feel good in any situation, because I'm the main character, you know, I should be feeling good. So we'll go through them and I am really happy to share these ideas. First idea is to light candles. I do not like candles in my room for the simple reason that most of my house is flammable, like it can catch fire, you know. So I only light candles downstairs. But that's okay. You can light fake ones too, like, you know, these small LED ones that are so cute. I just put them everywhere in my room. It takes quite some time to turn them on and then turn them off, but it's fun and it's the vibes. It's the vibes. And you're doing it for the fun. If it's not fun for you, if you find it corny, if you don't like it, don't do it. You do not have to do it. Make your favorite drink. This is just something to look forward to every single day. Making your favorite drink. Oh, I'm gonna have a shitty day today because I have school, I have this and that to do, but hey, at least I'll have my, I don't know, matcha latte. Why not? Okay, this is something positive to look forward to every single day. I think it is very important to have something to look forward to, because when you don't, it is harder, very, very much harder to get through the day than when you just have something to look forward to and that keeps you happy, just even a little bit. It's fun. Put on soft music. I do this all the time, whether I am doing my skincare, just chilling in my room, or when I'm bored. When I am bored, I just put on music, and sometimes the music will help me find something to do. Often it is something creative, like artsy, I'm going to paint, to draw, to do this, to do that. But at least I'm doing something and it's making me feel good, you know? I really enjoy the soft playlist, like, I know, study chill playlist you can find on YouTube. Really like them. And I think being bored is a good thing sometimes. Using pretty stationery is a must. I could not go through my revisions, my study sessions without pretty stationery. And I think it is not so much about the stationery, but the use you make of it. If your handwriting is ugly as fuck, you're not going to want to reread your notes. People are like, oh my god, making your notes pretty doesn't help you. Yes, it does. If your notes don't look good, you are not going to want to even look at them and think about having to read them because they are so ugly. Finding cozy spots to read. I am a fan of the warmth. I just love cozying up into a blanket, just having a plaid on my knees. Love the warmth of anything. If I could, I would turn on my heater at the maximum level at all times, but it is not realistic and it is very not good for the planet, so don't do that. And it is very expensive too. So for me, I think a cozy spot to read would be anywhere where it is warm, and you have to find your thing, you know. For me it is warmth, especially when I am not moving. I am very much seeking warmth because I tend to get cold very easily, and personally I cannot focus on anything if my feet are cold. If I am shivering every 2 seconds, I cannot do anything. Drink in cute cups. My mom is gonna hate me for this because we already have so many cups, but I feel like I don't really have cute ones. I have a bunch of mugs, but they're all ugly as frick, and I like the transparent cups that are so cute, and the double, you know, they have a cup and there is a cup inside so that when you hold it, the heat or coldness of the drink doesn't hit your hand. Love them. They're so aesthetic, so cute. Would love to have them, but we have so many ugly cups already. Next one I feel like is quite personal in a way. I don't think many people relate to that, but just enjoy the warmth of your drink. Feel it going through your throat and inside your body. It just heats up your body, and I find that so interesting and crazy. It's so cool to me that just by drinking something hot, it makes everything in you freaking hot. Feels so good after like drinking a hot chocolate, drinking tea, coffee, anything that's hot. Feels so good. And you should focus more on your senses. Appreciate the flavors of your food. I think this is something not a lot of people do, unfortunately, because you definitely should be doing that. Appreciate every single flavor. Act like you are a chef or a food critic in a way, just like tasting food and trying to find each element you put in your food or what you bought. Just understand how many ingredients are in what you are eating and what they are. You know, if you are eating like a burger, personally, I will feel the veggie steak, I will feel the ketchup, the onions, the pickles, the bread of the burger. I can also feel the lettuce, tomatoes, all of that stuff. People just tend to munch away and not really appreciate the food in a way. And I think this is kind of a thing that leads to obesity. Make playlists for each mood. This is a me thing. I have like, I think more than 150 playlists ever since I created my account on Amazon Music. So many playlists. If you have a cool playlist name ideas, please share them in the comments, because I am very much looking for cute playlist names, because I don't got any more because I have like 150, even I think 200 maybe, but that's because I just make playlists for each and every mood, and I still go look for playlists on YouTube because I'm just that kind of girl that listens to a bunch of stuff, and I am so bad at blind tests because of that, because I just listen to a song maybe 1 or 2 times and I'm like, oh, this is a banger, but I've already moved on to the next one, you know? Buy fresh flowers. This is very cool, even if it's not for you actually. You can buy flowers for you, which is very cool to just have laying around in your room, but at the same time, buying flowers for somebody else is also very fucking cool. Like, my mom loves when I get her flowers. My dad isn't really into that, but you can also give it to a stranger. Like, just make a bouquet. It doesn't have to be expensive. It can just be one flower. You go to your florist and you'll just like, okay, I have this budget, and the florist is going to make something with your budget. Fairy lights and just lights in general that are warm toned. I like the warm toned lights better, but you do you. I think it just elevates any space in your room, any place. It just, warm lighting looks better in my opinion, and just putting a bunch of lights in your room is so cool, first of all, and it's very, makes you excited to go into your room, because my room looks boring, not gonna lie, when it's not lit up by all of my lights. I have like 13, I think at least 13 different things to light up to make my room to its full potential. As of right now, make your space clean and cozy. Oh my god, please. I love trinkets. I have always loved trinkets, and they're cool, but please, there is a difference between decorating and arranging your space to your liking and just cluttering your space and making it impossible for you to concentrate because there is so much going on. You have to be such an incredible human to be able to study where there are like 37 Sony angels right in front of you. You have to, your space, especially your study space or any space you want to be in that is calm, should be very minimalistic, at least the most possible. I'm not saying you just have to have a blank desk and that's it. No, that's not what I mean. You understand that? You have to keep it at the minimum. I swear it's going to do you so much good. And decorate, you can decorate anything, like you can decorate your walls, stuff, but keep your study and cozy space minimalistic. Is going to help you a lot. Admire the sky is essential. I don't know how people can just not admire the sky. Maybe that's because I live in the north of France and there is basically no sky because of the clouds, but every time I see a little bit of blue in the sky, when it's not grey, I'm like, oh my god. My mood goes up by like at least 60% when I see a little bit of blue. Today, the sky is just the bluest it's ever been in, I think, 6 months, and it feels so great. Just admire the sky because it needs to be admired. It's so beautiful. Hear the wind in the trees. This is something that's actually very easy to do, especially if you have a good hearing. If you have a bad hearing, I'm sorry, you may not be able to do that. But when you are near a tree, there is always, I think, a little bit of wind, and try to listen and pick up the moments where you can hear it sizzling through the leaves and branches. Go on walks without a destination. I usually call my walks without a destination hot girl walks because I'm mostly focusing on the walk itself and just getting my steps in. But it is actually very fun to just put on hype music, like crazy, I don't know, rap songs or hyping up songs, and just walk the fastest you can and just hot girl walk your way through your city. Whatever feels good, makes your body happy because you are moving it, and breathing the outside air is very good as well for you if it is not polluted. So that's kind of harder if you live in a bigger city, but being outside is most of the time better for your physical and mental health than being inside. Watch the sunrise or sunset. I feel like this is very common, but it is something to take into account. Not doing anything but watch as the sun goes down or up, and be amazed of what literally happens every single day, but we don't see it every day. We don't always take the time to stop and just watch it go down or up, and it feels so good. You feel so alive in that moment. I feel like love the sun. I could rant about the sun and the moon for hours because I love them so much. Take pictures and videos. It's like doing vlogs. I'm so bad at doing vlogs, but filming anything, people act different on video, so it's very fun to watch, and taking pictures for souvenirs, memories, writing letters. Oh my god, I am such a freak when it comes to letter. I spend hours on them just to, maybe it's a little selfish, but it makes me so happy. Make my little letters pretty, put on a bunch of stickers, bunch of washi tape, make pretty lettering and stuff, and giving them away and waiting for the people to react to my letters. In a sense, it's not always to make them happy, but it's like I want to do something that makes me happy, so I'm going to have fun, and oh my god, I'm going to give it to this person, and it's also going to make them happy. Sometimes it's for me, I'm doing this for me, and it makes someone else happy, so two birds with one stone. Wearing cute outfits and just taking care of yourself in general. You should be able to go outside at any time. I don't like being in my pajamas all day because I'm like, oh, what if I want to go outside? I'm gonna look like shit. I'm gonna have to take the time of my day to get ready. I don't want to do this. Whereas if it is a habit of getting ready in the morning, you just wake up, go shower, get ready, outfits, makeup on, skincare is done, you are ready to go. You can chill at home every second of the day, or you can go out. This is so fun, and also I love putting on outfits. Love that. Use pretty plates for your food, especially if the food is not very appealing to you. In a way, just romanticize it. If you are eating broccoli with rice, which is something that I don't really like, broccoli, plating it nicely in a cute plate makes the experience so much better. Or even trying to learn how to plate things, like a chef or something, could be cool. Journal. You should be journaling. I swear, journaling is so cool. Journaling is free therapy. It's so cool. I'm so excited about journaling. I cannot not recommend you to journal because it is just that cool. All of the that girls, they journal. Do you know a girl that's just so incredible that doesn't journal? No, you don't, because they all do. Love the girls who journal, and it's so fun to have journal dates and stuff. So you better journal. If you don't, you better journal. Pay attention to sounds. It can be cricket sounds. It can be the sounds of the raindrops falling on the ground or in your window. When you are bored, you can do that. Close your eyes. Listen. It's like, what is making sound as of right now? What am I hearing? I can hear my little laptop buzzing. I can hear the birds chirping outside. I can hear a little bit of wind. I can hear my mom talking downstairs. Bunch of things, and maybe it's gonna spark you something creative. Waking up with the sun. This is not something you can do every day because it depends on a bunch of things, whether it's winter or summer, the sun rises at different times. But waking up up when it's like golden hour in the morning. I don't know if there is a name for that. So cool. So freaking cool. You're just sipping on your favorite drink. The sun is hitting your face. Feels so good. Spray a perfume or body mist before bed. I think it is something I have done for quite long. There is a specific scent I associate with my bed. I spray it before bed, I spray it on me, and I spray it in my bed in the morning. It's just a scent that I associate with my bed. And it's when I smell this, I'm like, oh, I'm going to sleep in like 5 minutes. And it always works. So great. And why not? You just feel like you're a little princess. Still in the bed topic, use pretty bed sheets. I feel like you should be excited to go to bed because some people are up until 4 a.m. And girl, this is the time I wake up, first of all. No, you should be excited to go to bed. And I think using pretty bed sheets will help a lot with getting excited to go to bed. So use pretty bed sheets. Smiling to people. Oh my god, I wish I could say that to all of the grumpy people out there that don't smile back when I smile to them in the street. It's like, I don't think it is in every country, but it's common in France to, if you just pass across someone on the street, you say hello and you smile. This is like classic. This is how I was educated. This is what most people do. And it just feels so great when someone greets you. Walk a little slower. I think I am very much a fast-paced girly. Maybe that's because I'm gay, but I tend to walk very fast. And I realize that especially when I'm with other people and we're talking and I'm like, why are you out of breath? And they're like, girl, why are you speedrunning that? We are literally just chilling. Why are you running? And I just need to walk a little slower and appreciate what's around me, whether it be the buildings, the way things are created, the trees, anything that's around you. You have so many things you can think about. Appreciate textures. I think this is maybe my autistic self that is speaking, but I love touching things. Some textures are really any soft thing is very funny to me, but also things that are a little bit scratchy I love touching too, especially when I'm shopping. I'm like touching every single piece of clothes before looking at what it is. It's like, oh, I feel like this would feel great on my fingers, and then I'm realizing, oh, this dress is kind of cute. I don't know why I keep touching things. I love that. Go on solo dates. Could be anything. Could be just a study date to the library with literally yourself and your thoughts. Could be going on a walk, going to a park, just getting out of the space you are the most often in and getting out of the space by yourself. Dance in your room. I am guilty of dancing and singing in my room very loud and very wrong when nobody is here, but I also sometimes just put on my headphones and have a little dance sesh, because why not? It's fun, and it's very fun. You just look at yourself in the mirror, you're laughing, because personally I don't dance like a professional. I am very bad at it. It's so funny. Sometimes you're feeling yourself, sometimes you're just laughing at yourself because you're funny. I feel like it can never be a bad experience, you know? Playing music while cleaning is like romanticizing your chores. I don't like vacuuming the ground. I hate it so much. But I have found that putting on music helps me very much, because you're kind of dancing and you are more focused on your dance rather than the fact that there is a loud ass vacuum sucking the dust off the floor, you know? Wear a cute apron while cooking. I think this is something for people who don't like to cook, because I like cooking, so I don't have to do that. But I can understand that sometimes it is kind of, you don't want to cook. You do not want to cook. You're like, I would rather have fast food. But it is better for your health and for anything to cook your own food. So if you don't like cooking, wear a cute apron, put on music. You don't have to just focus on the thing that makes you unhappy. You know, you can add little things to make you a little bit more happy. Maybe you're not even going to realize you are having a bad time cooking because you have music, you have people with you maybe, and it's fun. Decorate your space for this season. I love doing that. I have not made a video on it yet, but love decorating my room for fall, for the winter season, spring, and even summer. Actually, I just do this for every single season. Depends on if I find decorations and if I have them already, but I try to make my room coherent with the season we're going in the same vibe. You can make seasonal drinks. If you are a fan of tea, there are some teas that are better to drink in the winter, like some that are very hot, and you can drink like iced tea in the summer and spring. This is something that's very overlooked. The way one drink, you can decline it to make it seasonal. You don't have to like drink black coffee all the time, and you can make it seasonal. Most of the things you can make seasonal actually. Taking time with your skincare, first of all, your skin will thank you so much if you are taking time to just let the product absorb on your face and massage it. Your skin is going to love this, and it's going to make you feel good and look good. So why not? Just take your time, act as if you are in a spa or something, as if someone else is doing your skincare. Take your time. Write a daily gratitude list. It could be like 3 things I am grateful for today. You can do this at the beginning and whenever in the day, whenever you feel like it. You can skip days, but I feel like doing it every day really tricks your brain into always thinking about what you could be grateful for, because after a few days or weeks you're going to be, oh my god, I don't have that many ideas. So then you are going to look for ideas of things you are grateful for in the day, and that's what you are looking for. Walk barefoot in the grass. If you have a garden like me with grass, be careful to not step on bees first of all. Maybe again the autistic me that's like, oh my god, the sensation of things on your feet is so fun, and love the grass, love it, especially when it is like freshly cut. Keep a beautiful moments jar. This is something I really want to implement in my routine, like doing the highlight of the day. I never actually stuck to it because I tend to be a very negative person, so it doesn't work out, but I want to try to do that. And keeping this jar of beautiful moments could be an everyday thing, you know, like the highlight of your day, but you put it in a jar. Wear jewelry even at home. Love that. Jewelry just elevates any outfit. It makes you feel confident. When you feel confident, I feel like you are more likely to do stuff, you know, to go out, to go grocery shop, because you're so confident. You're like, I can do anything. And I think part of that is wearing jewelry. Using a fountain pen to write on paper, very fun. Actually, sometimes it gets annoying because you get it all over your fingers, but you can act as if you're like in a dark academia film or something, and it's very cool, and you're like the coolest person ever if you use a fountain pen on a daily basis. I think you are a very cool person. Wax seal your envelopes. I recently got into wax sealing my envelopes, and I discovered it's actually not that expensive. I believed it was very much more expensive, but actually it's not that expensive, so very happy about it. And yeah, I've been doing that, and it's very fun. People are very impressed, and it's fun to watch the wax melt into the little things until it's bubbling up, and just putting the stamp, and just love it. It's so fun. Collecting pretty notebooks to journal in. I am guilty of having too many notebooks, and I'm like, I'm going to use them anyway for anything. I write so much that I will use up all of my notebooks, I'm pretty sure. If you find a pretty notebook, not every notebook you find pretty you have to buy, but it's like you feel like it is the one. If you're like me, you will have multiple this is the one notebook. But don't be afraid to buy expensive ones. Sometimes you can spoil yourself. Take photos with a digital camera. Love that. I wish I had one. I have this one, which is I think this is not a digital one. I'm really bad at any tech stuff. I don't know, this is a digital camera. This is a Sony ZV-E10. Could take pictures with that, but I am taking pictures with my phone at the moment, and it's pleasing me, but would love to own like these small cameras that are just like you take a picture, and it's really fun. Watch the stars at night. Don't close your blinds as soon as it's dark outside. Just wait for the stars to show up. It's cool to just watch them, count them, be like, is this a plane? Is this a star? Why is this star moving? Oh, it's a plane. That's very fun, and you can do it with friends and stuff. It's very therapeutic and calming to realize I am so small in the universe. Decorate your room, especially if you are an artist. It is quite easy. Just take a blank piece of paper, create art, paste it on your wall, and you have a made poster. This is so fun. You can do so many things. You can print pictures, you can have posters that you got into albums and stuff. So much potential of stuff you can just stick on your wall. Realistically, you can stick anything on your walls, and that's most of my decor is the way my walls look, because I have a blue and red room and a bunch of posters. I put stickers on my walls because why not? Let your creativity speak. Read books, especially your favorite genre or genres. of books because it's gonna make you feel good, especially if it is positive books, because some genres aren't as positive as others. But reading books is, first of all, it's good for your mental development, it's good for your speaking and writing skills, so good for you because you are not spending time on TikTok. Write down your dreams. I want to do that, but I don't think I remember my dreams when I wake up. Sometimes I do, but I don't really write them down, but I should, because this is very funny. Most of my dreams, they don't make any sense. So writing it down would mean just thinking so much. It's like, why did that happen? Make bucket lists, maybe seasonal ones. I have made one for the spring and so excited to start it. I'm maybe going to share it. If you're interested in my spring bucket list, just tell me in the comments. I love the spring and I feel like it makes you excited and have something to look forward to for a specific season or a specific year or even your life. Go to museums. Love, love, love museums. There is something I like about art is you will never see the same thing twice. You can go to as many museums as you want. You won't see the same exact piece of art twice. I mean, made by different artists. Maybe you're gonna see one twice, but it's the same one. You know what I mean? It's almost impossible to recreate something identically as someone else. And it's so interesting to just see how creativity works in artists' minds. Like people who make art as their job, their creativity is another level. Keep a tiny notebook on you. I feel like if you're listening to stuff and something comes to your mind, it's like, for example, if you are listening to the wind going through the trees and something comes up in your imagination, instead of letting it go, pick your notebook, write down your idea. Maybe you are going to look back on it later and be like, oh my god, I have the idea of this century. This is how it works. It's literally small things. Wear cozy clothes when it's cold, because why not? It has to be stylish though. Love these kind of sweaters that are like, I don't know, I don't know how to describe them, but they look cozy because they're kind of oversized, but they're still classy. It's not just your usual sweater, you know? Wear warm clothes when it's cold because you don't want to be cold. It's not the vibes to be cold. I hate being cold. Send yourself postcards of places you went to. Maybe it's even your city, but you're like, oh, I found this cute postcard, I might as well send it to myself. You buy the stamp and stuff and just send it to yourself. Write a cute note and you're going to look back on it later and you'll be like, oh my god, that was actually cute. I didn't remember I did that on that specific day. That's a way of journaling that is very creative, I feel like. Dance in the rain. This is something I will say you should be wearing. Don't want to be your mom, but wear a coat because you don't want to be sick. This is not the goal, but dancing in the rain is freeing. You feel like you're in a movie. Take 5 minutes to breathe every day. Sometimes life gets fast and you don't realize you're not breathing anymore. You're just constantly doing stuff, and you have to just step back from it every single day and just breathe. It's gonna be okay. And the last one is write or read poetry. I wish I could write poetry, but I cannot. So I just read it. But it is so inspiring and people are very talented when it comes to poetry. I wish I could write poetry. I tried, but it is bad. I'm trying to get better at that. We have come to the end of this video. I'm so tired. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please leave a like. Comment down what is your favorite way of romanticizing the daily life that I said or that you just do in your daily life. See you next Friday. Love you!